Forget what you thought you knew about a future and a final resurrection. This right here, it changes everything. In Matthew chapter 24, verse 3, Jesus directly links the end of the age with the destruction of the temple, which had taken place in 70 AD. And in verse 34, he tells his first century audience that all those things which would take place before the passing of his generation. In the very same chapter, Matthew was telling us in verse 15 that Jesus is drawing all of his eschatology and all that he mentioned in that chapter from Daniel. Now, if Jesus is getting his doctrine of the end of the age from Daniel, then we need to see what Daniel has to say about the end of the age. And in verse 13 of chapter 12, Daniel writes, "But go your way till the end," which is the end of the age, "and you shall rest and shall stand," or shall rise, which is the resurrection, "in your allotted place at the end of days," or at the end of the age. Now, if the temple was destroyed and the age ended before the passing of that generation, particularly in 70 AD, and the resurrection is directly linked to the end of the age, then that means that the resurrection had taken place in the first century. Therefore, this final resurrection that we think is going to take place in our future has already occurred in our past before the passing of their generation, which had taken place in 70 AD. If you believe you have any sound refutation to my argument, go ahead and shoot your shot and comment them in the video.